Be sure to check out FIFAcoinsonline.com for the best deals on FIFA coins from a place you know that you can trust. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to another episode of 20k Challenge. I think we're on episode 21 or 22, I don't even really know, but we come up against a subscriber today. We haven't got a YouTube one, and the next couple, I think the one after this is against a subscriber as well, because I've already played a few. But he had a really cool team. I kind of just liked the way how down either side it went down to a different team. Like we had Galatasaray and Porto, and then you had like Brazil holding the back, and I don't know, it just, Brazil you see a lot of, but it just kind of looked kind of cool to me. So I was using the same team as I did in the last episode because we won. It was the one from the Bateson when we lost to him. So it's 3-5-2 with Syria and then the two Spartak Moscow strikers with Wellington and Emenike. But the guy came very close to scoring right at the start there. He managed to get himself a corner which was whipped in right onto the head of him and just skimmed past the post. Very unlucky not to get himself a goal there. Then Emenike picked up the ball, played it to Wellington. He tried to then clear it, and Wellington was working hard to get in and absolutely wellied that into the back of the net, giving us the 1-0 lead in the 8th minute. Something that we definitely needed, because we'd had like quite a slow start to the previous few games, and we did need to just get going nice and early and get a good lead. Well, I had a free kick which didn't work, and then on his counter-attack from it, he was just playing pass, and I think I did an alright job of defending it just by like holding off and not getting stuck into any one of the players, and he ended up getting a corner from it which we dealt with very easily. Then some poor defending from me there allowed Yilmaz to get through with an easy shot on goal and get the equaliser for them there. Some just appalling defending by me. I was quite frustrated, to be honest. But then Emenike picked up the ball from a lovely chip. Biabiani had a shot but couldn't quite get it away. We kept getting closer and closer to getting the lead back. Emenike there having an off-the-balance shot, but it just seemed like surely one of the two teams was going to break the deadlock relatively quickly. And Inan picked the ball up, cut inside very, very closely with a finesse. Now, we went in at 1-1 at half-time. A very, very action-packed first half. Lots and lots of chances for both teams. Maybe I was having a couple better chances, but at the same time, he did, I guess, have some good chances too. And if anything, he had more shots, but less shots on target. So, yeah, I don't know what you want to take from that. Shots don't really tell a good story of the game, because you could just keep shooting from the halfway line and then get a goal from a corner like that, like he did. Not saying he was shooting from the halfway line, though, but he managed to take the lead there with Dede. But I was desperate to try and get it back. I even resorted to doing some over-the-top chip-through balls to Emenike. He came very, very close to pulling one back there, but not quite close enough. It required a nice little bit of skill there from Wellington, and then some lovely dribbling by Emenike to slot through Wellington again for the return ball, and a lovely finesse under the keeper to pull it back to 2-2. To really turn the game back on again. It was starting to get interesting. We were getting very, very close to getting some stuff. He then drop-kicked the ball out, and I managed to steal it from his feet with Emenike. He must have been a bit gutted. I only walked it into the goal to give his goalie a chance maybe to try and scoop it from under my legs. But at the same time, I did still want to score and get the lead. But he then picked the ball up with Inan, and don't really know what went on here. I don't know how he got a penalty for that, because he didn't tumble until way outside the box, but nonetheless he did get a penalty for it. Diakite stupidly gave it away. I still don't really know why he got it inside the box, but oh well. He gave it to Martinez, and I was doing my usual jiggle thing with my goalie. I even went the right way, but did not stick the hand up and did not save the penalty, which was disappointing, but that meant it was now 3-3 with a few minutes left to go. But good old FIFA scripting, there's always some goals at the end. Ambrosini picked up the ball, whipped it in onto tried to get onto the head of El Shaarawy, dropped to his boot, and bang, back of the net. Done now, bruv. Golasso. It's now 4-3 right in the 90th minute. He still had another chance to try and pull it back. Yilmaz whipping the ball into to Martinez, and it got a bit of a lag spike, and he ended up taking it out for a corner. But nothing really came from his corner. His goalie came up for it. I was hoping to try and get a counter-attack, but sadly I couldn't. He went for a bicycle kick. Nothing came from that. He had a couple shots, but they were ultimately just blocked out. I nearly gave away a penalty, and that was the... it was offside, and then I booted it up the other end of the pitch for the end of the game. So quickly, before we end, what I do want to say, just in the long shot that anyone else is, I'm going to be at Fort Park on Tuesday, so tomorrow. If anyone else is going, that'd be really cool. Let me know. Tweet me or something. Maybe I will see you there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. On the screen now, you can click on the left to watch the latest episode of Swansea City Career Mode, or you can click on the right to watch the latest 20k challenge if you didn't see, if you want to go back and watch the last episode if you haven't already seen it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. All the support you were showing is absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.